everybody, welcome back to The Drawing Life. I'm your host, Mr. Sketchy, the last episode of the season. We're closing season 2, and what a better way to close season 2 than work on a collab. I met Harvey at the beginning of season 2, around when I started season 2, so that was November of 2018, was it? Yes, I think it was November of 2018, and ever since then, my subscribers have not stopped growing. My subscribers were going at a really slow rate before I met Eve, but around November I met her. I went on her stream and boom, suddenly in a couple months I had gone from about 15 subscribers to 100 subscribers, and now I'm at about 157 subscribers as I'm recording this right now, and I'm so happy to be finally doing a collab with her. So thank you, Eve, for all that you've done, and I think I and many of the people in this community can relate to this, and owe a lot of credit to you for helping us grow our channel. So thank you for that, Eve, and go subscribe to her. She hopes to reach 5,000 or something by the end of the year. I forgot what it was, but anyway. When I look back at some of my drawings, especially this one, I was just looking through my drawings the other day because she suggested that we redraw an old drawing. I just get overcritical about myself, and it's not just my old illustrations on YouTube, it's also my old work and my old projects. It just brings me down, and I think one good way to redeem myself is to redraw it, and I think in next week or in like 2 weeks, Spider-Man Far From Home is gonna come out, and I am so excited for this movie. Can't wait for it to come out, and tell me your thoughts about the MCU and how you think Spider-Man Far From Home will come, because it's actually not out yet, but I'm going to draw it anyway because I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. Love the first movie. I'm sure the second will be as good as the first one. It's the first trailer I've ever seen with a spoiler disclaimer in the beginning. So let's get straight into it. Let's draw Spider-Man. Alright, so the sketch is done, and since this is a special video, I thought it would be cool to actually explain step by step all the art supplies that I'm using for this piece. So I'm going to start with a pencil that I'm using, and this is a Unishalaku 0.5, a mechanical pencil that I got from Taiwan, and it's one of the ones I'm using for sketching a lot nowadays. I just like it because it feels comfortable in my hand. I've had many pencils that I've used in the past that are really nice pencils to some people, but I just don't like them. So I'm sticking with a mechanical pencil today. I sometimes also use wooden pencils, just like these, if I want to get in shading, but this is just a sketch, and I just decided to use the mechanical pencil because why not? So anyway, I'm going to continue on to work on some of the line work, and I am actually going to be using today a couple of these pens. These are called the Pigma Micron pens. They're really nice because their lines can vary quite a bit. I'm going to be using the 05, the 08. This is for the thicker lines, and I'm also going to be using some of the thinner lines with this 02. So these are just the three that I use the most. These are the multi-liners I use the most. I might come in with some brush pen. I don't know, but I might do that, and then so I'm just gonna start off with the line work, and we'll come back to talk a little bit more about the supplies I'm using. Okay, all the line work is finished, and now I am going to take out something that I have used in previous videos. I've shown it before, but recently I haven't been showing it a lot. This is called a kneaded eraser, or kneaded rubber, as it is said there. And what this basically is it is an eraser that doesn't leave eraser, like these very annoying eraser crumbs that we get so often. So you don't have to swipe away at anything. And what happens is you can just use these and they absorb the pencil, and you can just keep kneading it like back and forth, and then you just keep coming up with a clean eraser, and they don't leave eraser marks at all. This is just a cool thing about these kneaded erasers, and they're made by Prismacolor, and you can just type kneaded erasers on Amazon, and I'm sure you'll come up with it. But they aren't very precise, so I wouldn't use them for really like tiny areas. I just use this for the overall cleaning of the drawing, and I think I'm pretty happy with how the line work's coming out here. And basically, we'll see, as you can see, this is dirty, so you're not going to be able to use it anymore. So you just knead it over a little bit, and you got a clean eraser again. So that's pretty cool. I use these kneaded erasers a lot, and today we are going to be using Copic markers for the job of the coloring, and these are the markers that I use very often. In fact, in most of my videos, I am using these Copic markers. I'm going to be taking out some reds that we can use, and we're definitely going to be needing a lot of reds, and I may ruin my marker with how much red we're using, so luckily I've got refills and stuff. So I think we're all about ready to start the coloring. I might come back and explain a little bit later about how I did the coloring process, but for now, let's jump straight into it. Alright, time for the reveal. Here's the original artwork that I did on February 23rd, 2018. The horrible drawing based on the Homecoming, and then when we reveal the final Far From Home version that I've created a year later. I think I'm really proud of how this drawing turned out. Go subscribe to Eve Harvey Art. She's gonna go and redraw her own drawing, a dog, I think, and it will come out soon, and I'll leave a link right below so you can go watch it straight after you watch this drawing. Go subscribe to her, subscribe to both of our channels, and we'll see you next time on The Drawing Life.